What's going on, good people? I'm JP. Welcome back to JP Does DIY channel, and today we're going to be upgrading this workbench behind me. We're going to be doing this in sections, but in this first part we're going to be upgrading the drawers and storage that I have below as we can get a little more organized. Let's get into it. Welcome to all. Welcome to the start of me upgrading my workbench. First things first, I need to break down and remove these old drawers. These were just made out of some leftover wood I had laying around, but I think it's time to make something a little more useful. Remember in the previous video I got a new table saw and it wasn't going to fit in this current layout for this workbench, so I decided to just go ahead and upgrade the whole thing while I'm at it. The plan here is just to increase my efficiency and also organize my little small garage workshop. To get started on this project, I gotta make the box, and I'm gonna use my Craig AccuCut guide to cut these 4 pieces. Here I'm using a tip I got from Bent's Woodworking, and I'm cutting a little strip to make sure I start with a straight edge on the first cut, and I'll link this video in the description. To get these pieces to their final size, I'm gonna use my table saw. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to do any type of cutting on this wobbly table, because it's not good. I mean, and that's the whole point of me upgrading the workbench anyway, so I can use the table saw on my workbench. Now it's that time of the video, and we finna make some pocket holes for the top and bottom boards. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I did finally get that Bluetooth button for the Festool dust extractor, and let me tell you, it's awesome, and it saves me a lot of time. It's totally worth it. To assemble the box, I'm going to use these Betsy Wrangle clamps and the Rockler clamping clips to help me keep everything in place and keep the angles at 90 degrees, because I know when I put the screws in, stuff will start moving, so this should help decrease some of that movement to keep everything square. Alright, box is made. Let's stand this thing up and see how this storage container fits. Yep, I think that'll work. Alright, it's time for these drawer slides. I'm going to lay down a spacer first for the first slide to keep them off the bottom. And then I'm going to put the screws in one by one. I recently got these self-centering drill bits. They're amazing, especially for this cabinetry type stuff. I'll link these down below, but they help keep the screw in the middle so it doesn't move around once you start trying to screw it in. And it kind of helps keep things lined up. We got the slides connected to the box. Now we need to connect them to the tray, and I'm gonna just follow the same process. I'm using my self-centering drill bit, and then I'm gonna follow it up with the screw, and I'm just gonna do this for each one. Drawer slides are done. Let's just put the tray back in. It'll be good to go. For the second and third slide, I'm gonna start with a spacer, and I'm just gonna rinse and repeat the same steps as before. I couldn't leave these plywood edges showing. I had some leftover popper boards from the Lego storage cabinet, so I cut these down to size to use as edge banding. I just used some glue and then used my new rubber band clamps from Rockler to hold these boards in place while I nailed them in. You just rinse and repeat for each side. For the pull-out trays, I had to use some wider strips to cover the drawer slides, but it's still the same process of just glue and nails. I picked up 2 more of these storage containers from the store. They're priced about $30 a piece. I just need to insert all three to make sure that they fit properly, and they fit perfectly. After that test fit, let's put this thing into its final location. I just set it down on the bottom of the workbench, and I just used my triangle square to make sure that it was straight. I just put some 2.5-inch screws into the bottom, make sure they're hitting that 2x4 just to keep it in place. The last thing to do is just put this bottom tray back in and lower up the storage containers, and we can start using this thing. There you got it, folks. Tool storage is done. I got a place to keep my screws and nails and all those little small miscellaneous items. It's helpful. I now know where they are when I'm looking for them. I don't have to walk all over the shop getting them. I can just reach down and grab them when I need them. Just put them back when I'm done. It's just the first part of upgrading this workbench. Got a few more videos coming soon. So be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and you can check them out when they're up. That being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.